We are here inside of a 2024 Airstream Atlas class, technically B plus motorhome that is MSRPing over $330,000. So let's go take a look. Welcome back to another video, y'all. If you're new here, my name is Myles with Firmly Unbound, and I am here at Airstream of Austin today, where we are taking a look at this 2024 Airstream Atlas with the Murphy suite inside. And I'm really excited to take a look at this thing because the MSRP on this motorhome is $337,000. So definitely a very expensive motorhome. Now, I'm gonna do my best as we go through this video to explain why this thing is so expensive. A lot of it has to actually do with the power system on here, as well as obviously this having the Airstream quality, durability, longevity that you expect from Airstream. You'll be able to see the floor plan layout and the specs on the screen. And then as you're taking a look at that as well, I want to let you know, again, here at Airstream of Austin, this is part of the Blue Compass RV family. Really cool Airstream store here, definitely worth coming and taking a look at if you are in the Austin, Texas area. And then right next door is the Blue Compass location where they have towable and motorhomes that are not Airstream over there. So if you are interested in this RV, whether it's an Airstream or you're just interested in searching for any kind of RV, click the link down below in the description of this video or in the comments, where we have over 100 different stores in 33 different states where you can shop for RVs. So lots of different options out there. Now on this Atlas, let's go through a couple things on it real quick. First of all, I want to show you before we step inside, there are 4 different color options on an Atlas. So you can see those here. The one that we are looking at today is this modern grage. But you can see the different options here. I think the modern grage looks really like formal. Even though they have another one called formal black, I think the modern grage also looks like a, kind of modern formal color. I also really like this classic canyon though that they see pictured here. And then they have the Tommy Bahama special edition one that is pretty cool as well. Couple things on here. This is gonna drive y'all absolutely crazy. This is on the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 4500 chassis, and the engine in here is a 2.0 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder diesel. So 4-cylinder engine on here. I know that's going to drive some people crazy. This is just what the auto industry is going to. I don't know what to tell people. Honestly, it seems like auto manufacturers do not care that you want to see V6s and V8s because you're going to die anyways, I suppose, and they just don't care to hear you complaining. They're just going to let you complain till the day you die, because it seems like we're never going back to having V6s and V8s. Even myself, I got a, 2023 Tundra here with a V6 in it and a twin turbo. So that's just the way the auto industry is going. It seems like we can complain all we want and they're not going to do anything about it. So it is what it is, and we just have to live with it. Or we just have to use our old vehicles till the day we die. So I don't know. Obviously, y'all can let me know your opinions on that down below in the comments. But it does have 211 horsepower, 332 foot-pounds of torque. Wheelbase is 170 inches. You can see I'm just kind of reading off some of the stuff here. 24 feet 9 inches in length. The height is 10 foot 6 with the ACs. Overall width is 7 feet 11 inches. Interior height is 6 feet 6 inches. And then highest point is going to be 7 feet 4.5 inches. Or sorry, that's the width, is 7 feet 4.5 inches. Height 6 foot 6. The Murphy bed is 73 inches by 73 inches, so that's interesting. It's basically 6'1" by 6'1", and it's a square. You have a 15,000 BTU AC, and the biggest thing on this, really, after all that stuff, is it has this E1 power package, which this is giving you a Volta power system. Now, I'm not terribly familiar with Volta, although I did do a video one time over a year ago with the Volta team where they kind of gave me a breakdown. But basically what it is, you have 12,000 watts of lithium battery storage, which looks like it's down underneath here. So it looks like the batteries are back behind that area there. So 12,000 watts of lithium battery storage, and then it has a 7,500 watt alternator. So essentially you can run this entire RV and even the ACs for, I think, about 8 hours or so, obviously depending on how much you're using, with just that battery system. And then it also can use the engine to recharge those batteries. You also have 400 watts of solar on the roof to recharge those batteries. That's giving you an absolutely insane lithium battery package. And then I believe it's a 3,500 watt inverter that comes with. All of this is on a brochure inside when we go take a look. So we'll take a look at that when we step inside. In addition to that, it has a Timberline heating system, so that's like a hydronic heating system that's on here. That's gonna allow you to heat this coach and the water inside of this coach with your engine as well. It uses like a glycol fluid that flows through the motorhome and use it. I wish I was better at explaining this, but that glycol fluid flows through the motorhome. It goes through areas where it is increasing the temperature of the air, so that can be your heater. And again, it has multiple different heating systems, whether it's electric or using your engine. And then you also have the hot water function on that. You have some storage bays out here. They are carpet lined. We're gonna run through the outside real quick because there's not a whole lot to talk about on the outside. You can see outlets, motion activated light, USB port, and a TV plug underneath there. Really nice how this B Plus sits, where if I open this door real quick and we turn on this switch here, watch how when the step closes, you can see that step. It's a little slow, but it does sit flush and gives it a very clean look. Overall, I mean, this Atlas is just gonna be a really clean looking motorhome going down the road. Again, this is a van chassis, but even look at this. It's a B plus because of how high it goes up over here. It's not a Class C because it doesn't have the bed over the driver's cab, but look at how seamlessly it is built into this space. I mean, I've never seen a B plus just look so seamlessly integrated from the van chassis into the motorhome. And then it is actually wider, this Atlas, than a standard Class B van. You can see how it protrudes out a little bit, which gives it a lot more width in there. And it also has a slide out on it. So just a ton of interior space. Not only with the slide out do you get the more interior space, but they worked storage underneath the slide out. So you have a storage bay there. You can see your power plug, and it comes with this RV smart plug, which is pretty interesting. Airstream, the only one I've seen that is using this, where it doesn't have a twist lock mechanism. It just uses these latches on the sides, and it has better contact than a twist lock plug. So pretty nice there. Lights underneath here, and then these doors obviously will just latch shut like so. You have a slide topper on top of the slide out, and it does have a Schwintek slide mechanism. Stainless steel wheels, and the tires on these are going to be a 215/85 R16 tire. You have your power plug in supply right there, and then you have your outdoor shower, water connections. Has a macerator on your black and gray tanks, and then it does have a retractable sewer line right here that tucks back into that space. Also has electric gray and black tank valves under there. And that is pretty much everything on the outside, y'all. Like I said, there is solar up on the roof. Look at how nice it looks along the back. I mean, this looks like it's almost a van made by Mercedes, because the Airstream and the Mercedes logo just go so well together. You would almost think this entire thing was made by Mercedes. You have a pin here to plug in to tow, and this towing hitch here is rated for 4,000 pounds with a 400-pound tongue weight. So if you want to tow something off the back, obviously with it being a Mercedes, you're going to have all of the top of the line safety features you could ask for in a vehicle. More storage space here, and that is a sealed door, so you can see how that kind of seals shut when you close it. And we already looked at all storage here. So that is everything on the outside. Let's open the passenger side door. Take a look at this area right here real quick. Little touches that you get with the Mercedes chassis, where you have like the leather pad here on your armrest. You have memory seats here, and you have multiple different controls here with the seats. Very nice tactical feel on those. Window controls and lock and unlock and seat heaters. You have storage underneath here, storage there. And of course, these are swivel seats that are very, very nice. Storage space here and air controls. But the rest of it we'll take a look at from inside. Just want to show you inside that door. You also get a nice little extra step up into there, making it easier getting in and out. Open this up, you can see how your step opens out like that. Now, most people, when they're at their campsite, will typically leave this step out. That is an electrical component, so the less you use it, the longer it's gonna last. You just switch that switch there, that'll keep it in place. And definitely gonna make it nice, because I could already see myself, a lot of times I'm in so much of a rush, I'd be going to get out this door, and if the step wasn't already down, I would probably go too fast for the step and totally step over it and miss it before it had time to get out. Okay, so let's start with up front before we show you everything in the back end of this motorhome. So up front here, obviously driver's cab space. In your driver's seat, let's look at all the safety functions. Actually, we're gonna take a step back because I don't want to miss anything, and we'll go over some of the stuff here while we look at this. So for safety, you have an active brake assist, active distance assist. So it's basically gonna have a, with your cruise control, it'll keep your following distance for you automatically. You have active lane keeping assist, attention assist, traffic sign assist, e-call assist, and multiple airbags. So I mean, every safety function that is in my 2023 Tundra is also in here. Very nice. The electrical system. This is what I want to show you. So 1200 watts of lithium batteries. It has the secondary 51 volt, 7200 watt alternator. That's what it is. And then two 30 amp DC to DC converters with 12 volt continuous power, 3200 watt inverter, and a 400 watt combination of solar on the roof. So a really state of the art power pack that everything in total gets rid of the generator and gets rid of propane on this motorhome to make it as energy efficient as possible. And it is a very, very high-end, also expensive power solution that you are getting with this motorhome. Now your seats are branded with Airstream, so Airstream does put the leather and everything here on the seat. They are incredibly comfortable. And you have a swivel seat here, so not only do you get to swivel and hang out with your passengers, now we get a look at the back end of this motorhome. Look at how beautiful this looks, y'all. I didn't want to show it to y'all this soon, but look at how beautiful that looks. I guess we're 10 minutes into the video. This is an appropriate time to show it to y'all. Just beautiful. We have a Murphy bed that drops down. Can't wait to show you that. But with this swivel seat, you swivel around, and if your significant other made the wrong turn, you can turn and let them know right into their ear that they made the wrong turn. So you can get right in their face and let them know. But you swivel around, you can see how this space looks, and let me get into the driver's seat, or at least look at the stuff in the driver's section. Same door panel as the other side. You have all of your cruise control settings right here, all your volume control settings, call settings there, standard gauges with a little digital screen in the middle, some buttons over here for your lights. And then coming back around this side, you have your digital display. It does have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, has a built-in navigation, obviously. I feel like that stuff is getting repetitive to even say in 2024 because I don't know anything that doesn't have all of those features. Nice little spot with the wireless charging pad too. Actually 3 USB Type-C charging ports. Storage up here. And cup holder, little cup holder there, and more storage up there. Love all these storage compartments. I feel like this is very useful. You can see I put my phone up here just to demonstrate the wireless charging pad, but I actually feel like that's a really useful space. You also have thigh extensions on the seats. So this thigh extension will pop out. It is manual, which I like. I have a electric thigh extension on my Tundra. Guess what piece of equipment on my Tundra literally has basically never worked the entire time I owned that truck? It's the electric thigh extension, which I can live without that working, but it's just annoying. And that's the problem with things being powered versus just being manual. They can fail. You can see you have your air suspension controls here. And then you have an outlet back here. Up above this space, you have JBL speakers, one here and one here. You have sliding opening for storage. This does have a light up in here as well. Ooh, that looks nice. Yeah, love that. Storage space there, carpet lined in this storage, so a high-end motorhome feature that you see. You have a subwoofer control. So somewhere in here, there is a subwoofer, and honestly, I have not even found it yet, so I don't know where it's at. And I've been in this motorhome for a good 30 minutes already, probably. But subwoofer in here, outlets. First touchscreen control panel right here. You can see a lot of your different controls there. It does have control for the shades, because check these shades out, y'all. Definitely very high end. Push this button and they drop down like so. And then you can see here you also have a tilt option on them. So if we tilt these open, oh, they're open right now, and we can hit tilt closed. Oh, it kind of goes in like a progression. So you can see how those close there, and then you can open them back up. It's kind of weird how it doesn't like just let you press and hold the button. You have to like keep tapping it. So those are the shades open. So pretty nice. That'll give you a little bit of added privacy too. Notice here as well, privacy screen on the window, but it goes both directions, which this is really genius. If every brand could figure out how to get this on their entry door windows, that would be very, very appreciated. In here, you have your Volta power system control. So this is that Volta system right here. These are all the controls for that. And then you have your Timberline heating system right here. So that is that hydronic heating system. Slide out controls right here. Obviously with this motorhome, this slide out is only going to come in maybe about 2 feet or so, 1.5 feet. It's not going to come in very far. So you're going to have a very big walking path through here to get all the way back. You'll be able to access everything in this motorhome. They really don't make motorhomes where you can't access everything. So that is nice that you have that there. Up here you have a skylight, so it has been closed, but if we open this up, you can see all of the additional natural light that is now let into this space. That is a lot of additional light right there. And there's a switch right here. Ooh, it opens. Hello, son. Wow. That's like an emergency exit right there. If you need to get up to your roof or make a quick escape, I mean, I guess it's not quick with how long it takes that vent to open up, but nonetheless, you can jump up there, and that's big enough for a good number of human bodies to fit through this space. Maybe if you're extra wide, you might not fit, but definitely fit through there. And it has a bug screen, so you can keep that open if you would like, and of course, your privacy screen. This sofa is really, really nice. In all of the Airstream RVs, including your driver's seat as well, you get really, really soft feeling leather. This is super high-end feeling materials here and very, very comfortable to sit on. And I'm gonna start demonstrating some things with this sofa. So let me actually turn this camera around so we can see what we're doing here. Get this set up properly for you to see what's going on. And first things first, with this sofa alone, has a couple different functions. It has power recliner on it. Let's see, where's that switch? Right here. Okay, so power recliner. Now a couple things with motorhomes. Typically, like when your slide's pushed in, you probably won't get the recline function. It doesn't lean back, but you get the leg rest. So I guess I shouldn't have said recliner, it's more a leg rest. But that will drop down. I don't know if there's one in the... Ooh, there's storage under here. I didn't even know that. Okay, that's where your tables are at. You can see the posts here for some tables. So you will have eating tables. I'm not gonna set those up because it just takes a long time to get those set up, or at least when they're all in the packaging and everything like that, as they are right now. So other side will have a recliner. And then to make this into a Murphy bed, we are going to, whoops, wrong switch. Going to drop this down. Also, you can't see it, but there's 2 USB ports on this side of the sofa. So that's nice. You do have to remove these armrests. It's nice, the armrests, they aren't just pads here for the armrests. They actually have a wood backing on them. So better quality on that, without a doubt. And then, make sure you notice a nice mirror here. That gives it a very premium look and finish, in my opinion. I love that. You pull this bed down, and it has the Frawley system on it. I remember the first time I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, there's little springs to make the bed more comfortable. That is not what this is for. This is to prevent humidity and moisture buildup underneath the mattress. So that's what that is there for. And you have a 73-inch by 73-inch square bed right here that is actually not very bad. I mean, there's no way this is 73 inches by 73 inches, y'all. No, absolutely not. Is it? Wait a minute. No, this is like, hang on. This is 72, or probably 73 inches this way. That's like exactly my height. That information lied to us, y'all. Sometimes we gotta check this stuff. Oh yeah, no. That is not 73 inches. So you're gonna lay on it this way. That is the sleeping orientation of this bed. It's 73 inches this way. And it's probably about, let's guess 54 inches, maybe 60 inches wide, but it's definitely longer this way than it is wide this way. So glad we got that figured out, because that was something that just seemed odd to me. Now let me get the camera back in my hand so I can show you some things around the bed here. Want to show you some stuff visually real quick. USB ports there. Another touchscreen control monitor right here, so you can control your window shades and things like that, because you do have another window shade that will drop down over the bed. Some nice shelving back behind here where the bed is at. Nice thing about this is anything that's back in this area, you can leave it back there permanently. You don't have to, remove it or anything like that while you're going down the road. Then you have 2 individual reading lights. Look at these little antenna looking things. And you have 2 different light functions on them. like one is a more soft and then a brighter light. Controls for those are down underneath here, and you do have a USB port on the light itself. You can see, hopefully you see that power button right there. So tuck your antennas away, and this flips down right here, so that kind of, oh, maybe you know, you know what it is? That's what it is, y'all. Oh my goodness. We're figuring it out as we go along. That must be what makes it 73 inches by 73 inches. Now, if you lay back in there, you put your pillows back in that space or something, that should make it 73 inches by 73 inches with that flip down little portion. I don't think it's entirely necessary, but I suppose you have it, so it does give you just a little bit more space, but I think I'd feel fine just sleeping how it is. I guess you close it anyways because there's a gap there that you don't really want, but nonetheless, that is how the bed is oriented there. Has a latch right here. It's kind of like a locking mechanism on this. Let's see. You can see right here, there's like a notice there. Oh, you know what? I saw some things too. It does have some leather pieces that look like they snap into the side of the bed right here. You can see those snaps, but they're down underneath the bed. I think that's just an aesthetic thing though. Now, this is something I've been having an issue with. I do want to get this back up, but I've been having to like assist this a little bit with my hand. Just like ever so slightly to just get it started. See how it's like, without my hand, it's not wanting to go? This is where I'm like, okay, come on, van. Why aren't you cooperating for me? Oh my goodness, y'all. Let's set this up right here. And this is the thing with RVs, you know, when it comes down to it, no matter what dollar amount you spend, there's always going to be, you know, potentially little things here or there that may go wrong, you know? There's definitely a very added level of quality that you're getting in this motorhome that I think, you know, justifies the price. But if you think of it in the same way you would think of houses, you know, when you buy a, you know, $200,000 house in today's market versus, let's say, a $700,000 house in today's market, there's a lot of nice premium things that come with a more expensive home, just like you have nicer, more premium things that come with a more expensive RV. But it doesn't always mean that nothing's going to break just because you spent more money, or nothing's ever going to fail because you spent more money. However, with Airstream, it should definitely be noted that Airstream has been making RVs since the 1930s. So they've been doing this a long time, and I don't think anybody has a better tried and true reputation when it comes to longevity of RVs. I mean, there are Airstreams that are 30, probably even 40 years old that are still on the road in perfect working condition and in great condition. And that is what you're getting with an Airstream. So part of that is absolutely worked into the price of an Airstream. I forgot to show too, on your entry door, you do have a bug screen that slides across, and that's a heavy duty bug screen there. Then we're gonna get into this space. Across from your sofa, you have a pop-up TV. So this TV here, it's gonna come up out of this space. And, oh, whoops, I forgot. I gotta actually, oh no, it should come up on its own. Let's see. This was another component I was having. Shoot, I shouldn't have dropped it down. I was having a problem getting it to come up, and I'm not sure why. Oh, there we go. It's, it seems it may be because the switch is backwards. So I'm holding it in the down position, and now it is coming up. So, you know, down to go up. But nonetheless, you have a Samsung soundbar that pops up out of there, and you have a Samsung Smart TV, very thin bezel TV. Looks great. The Samsung TV is new for 2024 from what I understand. And there's now your TV. So when you're sitting in this space, look at how great that looks. Great spot to watch a movie, and you have a big enough sofa. You could have the dog cuddle with you, could have your loved one cuddle with you, you could have a kid in between you cuddling up with you. Plenty of space for all the cuddles here on this sofa. Got to point out all the lighting in here because you have LED lighting everywhere underneath here. Love the cabinetry color in here. It's like a, you know, it has that nice wood grain finish, but it is like a dark brownish gray kind of tone. All of your doors have these lock mechanisms, so they can't be opened unless you pop it open like so. Have that storage space with some of my stuff inside of it. And then More storage up in here. Oh, and you have Starlink in here. Wow, I missed this on my short form video for TikTok and Instagram. You have Starlink already installed on this motorhome in addition to everything else that we've already looked at. So wow, great find there. Little cubby space here, USB ports in there for charging. Obviously all solid wood doors and drawers, including the interior construction of the doors and the drawers. And then breakers and fuses behind that panel. Going to your kitchen space, you have a solid surface countertop. And then underneath here, you have a single basin stainless steel rectangular sink. Nice looking faucet. On this window, you have a privacy shade and a bug screen. And then storage space up above here. Really solid hinges too. These things just snap open. They're very nice, and then close up nicely as well. Another power monitor here. You have your trash bin right there. Nice little mechanism there that allows you to lift that up easily. Induction cooktop, so single burner induction cooktop. Pull out additional countertop space. More storage here, spot for your utensils. Although it's not really secured in there, so it can slide around unless you have it. I would maybe like put something sticky underneath it or Velcro so it just stays in place. That would be my solution there. Soft close drawers, so you can see the soft close function on those. Then you lock them shut. Drawer there, and drawer underneath here. Those are all the same size. Little spot for sponges underneath your sink. Another drawer. And a big space under here that is a little cabinet. I guess a big cabinet. It goes pretty far back. On the other side, you have a convection oven or air fryer combo with a microwave. You have a vent fan up above this space. And you can see too, I haven't even pointed out, like the roof and the sidewalls in an Airstream motorhome, or I guess just the roof, it's all aluminum. So you don't have like the cheap materials in these motorhomes. It is all aluminum. And this, the shell of this, I mean, it's just literally will last a lifetime. It is always valuable, always. It never loses its value. You have your refrigerator there and your freezer portion underneath. Pretty good sized freezer for this size motorhome. And then, of course, you have to have some kind of pantry space. So you have that there. Those are adjustable shelves. And up above here. Even in like your AC vents, you can see them here. They have an aluminum guard that is going to direct the air. And then it has a plastic, well, it looks like plastic cap in there that's controlled by this gray little valve here that will either close your vent, as you can see it's closed, or you can open the vent like so. See how it's open now up there. So nice look on your AC ducting, obviously showing that the AC is ducted, but pretty cool mechanism there that they're using with Airstream. Really nice looking window, gives you a feel of like maybe, it's kind of like a mix between a private jet and a boat in some ways with how they do that window design. And then just a beautiful looking bathroom. I mean, the lighting in the shower is such a statement. It gives it a very clean look. Love the wood accent panel as well. Wow, that is beautiful. That is a beautiful looking shower. It is a corner shower, but there is a good amount of space in here. Height is great. If I step in here, oh, you don't lose any ceiling height at all. You could probably be about 6'5" and fit in there or so, I would imagine, maybe 6'4", but really nice. It's a Kohler brand shower head, so that's a high-end brand too. Adjustable little mechanism there, and then you have a Kohler hot and cold faucet. So nice looking shower. These doors just come together, and then you have lights in each side, so nice lighting in that space. Above your toilet, you have storage, and then you have a max air vent fan. You got a towel rod, spot for your toilet paper. I'm not sure how this comes out. I'm sure there's an easy way to do it, but I was just looking at that and I was like, yeah, there's a latch right, oh, there you go, it lifts up. That's how you do it. I was like, there's gotta be an easy way for that. So that's where your toilet paper goes. And then this has a residential looking foot flush toilet. So it's that elongated toilet with what looks like, you know, it's like a, I think that's just a painted wood. It feels just like what the toilet in your home would feel like. So it's not a cheap plastic, essentially, is what I'm getting at. And it is a porcelain toilet underneath there. Going back into this space, you can see your round stainless steel sink. Hands fit in that space. You have your faucet. You have a little shelf here and storage in your medicine cabinet. 2 lights up above here. This mirror just looks really good, and you have that nice lighting, so you get good lighting on your face in that area. The lights aren't just behind you. Storage space here underneath the sink. Soft close on your cabinets. And then a great amount of storage in this bathroom in total. Right there, it hit, yeah, it hits the faucet. Luckily it didn't hit it too hard or anything, but that's something I'd put a little, felt pad or something there to catch that. Adjustable shelving here, and you can see that solid wood backing in the back behind there. And then all of this storage here with goodies. You got a clothing rod, so you can hang clothes in this space if you want to use it as a closet. Got 2 pull-out drawers, solid wood construction on that, and they have the soft close function. Lock those shut. You have another control panel back in here. And your lowest point in this trailer is right here. It's probably about 6'2" to right here, because my head doesn't, actually, no, that's not true. It's about 6'1". My head does hit it. I've just been instinctively ducking without even thinking about it. For your privacy, this door latches when you close it like that, and there's a good amount of floor space in here, as you can see. I mean, it's really not bad. So it's a nice, comfortable space here in this bathroom. So all in all, let me know what you think about this motorhome. I know it is expensive. Now, that MSRP is not the sales price on this motorhome. So if you are interested in this RV, there's a link down below in the description and comments of this video where you can find all of the different locations where you can find a motorhome like this. Or if you're not looking for an Airstream, there's a bunch of different options as well. And with Airstream specifically, you can contact someone here to get an actual sales price, which will be below the MSRP. You can come test drive this thing. You definitely should test drive it, because I'm sure this is just a joy to drive, and you'll want to experience that before purchasing. And we're here to help you out. So that's all I got for y'all. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. And until next time, live firmly unbound.